Hello everybody and welcome to this quick announcement that for the opening round we will provide guides as usual for Pro, for Expert and for Master. We are of course updating for the win changes and most especially we are uploading as we go. So if you are and have access to our Telegram chats, which you get by becoming a Patreon, then you will see the shots already from the start. And we, as said, I upload and we upload as we go. So those of you that do not have the time to wait for full guide can start already from scratch and get yourself world-class content. And you sign up by scanning the QR code on the screen, then you will get to the page where you sign up, or you type into your browser patreon.com/golf-tommy. You have the link that you can copy paste in the description down below. Have in mind, signing up at the end of the month will let you pay for the full month, but we will issue a partial refund to everyone that do sign up late in the month. The reason we do that is because we do not believe that you should be paying for a full month when you're not receiving content for a full month, and that is unfortunately not there isn't any other way to correct that on Patreon, so we're gonna have to do manually refunds, a partial one for those that happen there. And I wanted to say that so it shouldn't be an obstacle for you to sign up at the end of the month. Again, scan the QR code on the screen, or you go to patreon.com/golf-tommy. Follow along here in this video. I will show some quick examples of the guides from the qualifying round of the Rocky Mountain Tournament. For Pro Division, of course, the wins are changing, so 18 new wins, and here you can see an example of hole number 1 from the qualifying round, which you could play with a special ball. You can also play free to play, because in Pro we will allow you to play with balls that you purchase in the game, but most especially for balls that you do not have to pay for in the game as well. So every hole can be played with any of that 2 segments. So we do have on the top half of the page, you can see our big landing position screenshot as we're getting the ball to green, and then we do have all the main text. We do have the second shot adjustment as well. Obviously, if we do have a second shot, now this time we're going for the green or just being by the green. If it would be a short iron or long iron, something like that, we're obviously adding a landing position screenshot for that as well, so you're not going in blind. But this was a perfect and easy way with the big topper to get yourself to the green area and lock in the eagle on hole 1. Looking at hole number 4, here we do a nice little rough bump, and you can see the landing position screenshot out there, zooming pictures and other additions to the landing spot, so it can be as easy as possible for you to find that. We do have the VPR table on the right hand side. We do have the possibility to play with a free-to-play ball and also with a special ball if you do want to use that. And we do have the main text at the top as always to explain everything. And if we do deem it necessary to have wind angle tweaks, we're adding wind angle tweaks even in Pro for those of you that do want to take the next little step in par 3s of your game. So this is Pro, and we're ready for 18 new holes for you in Telegram already from start, but also in the guide as soon as it's done. So sign up, patreon.com/golf-tommy, or scan the QR code. For Expert Division, we're obviously ready for the 18 new wins here as well. And then the beauty with Expert is that you do not, we do have the opening round back 9 has the same wind as the weekend round back 9. So after the opening round, there will only be 9 holes that do go through a wind change. We do have a par 5 here, hole number 3 from the qualifying round. We do have the main text. We do have a possibility to play with a free-to-play ball, but also with a special ball if you would like that too. So we're catering to those that do want to use, yet that you can use almost any ball. We do have the landing position screenshot on the top right, bottom right for the second shot. So bottom part of the page for the second shot, top part of the page for the drive. Second shot, we always use tables when it comes to design what type of slider table we want to have. Sometimes drive yardage, sometimes pin check, landing position check, rough checks, you name it. We do go with the one that we do feel is going to give you the best possible thing for success. And obviously in Expert there is requirements that we will drop. We need to drop some shots, otherwise we will struggle to get to the weekend round. A shot structure box on the left hand side as well, which I think is very important. It tells you on the second shot in what way you should do your shot, which help you speed up the time so you're not timing out, or at least not getting yourself down to the wire and have to be stressed. A par 3, here we always work with wind angle tweaks in Expert. Therefore, the box there on the bottom right, it tells you if your wind arrow is pointing, or like if your center line is pointing to a specific direction, then we tell you what to do. And you can see the tweaks, they're listed on the side of the VPR table, so the colors are always playing together. However though, if you're not interested in using wind angle tweaks, you don't have to. There's no one that are forcing you that, but to be able to win tournaments nowadays, this is something you're gonna have to start by doing. And we were by far the first ones talking about this and adding this to our guide, and we have come a very long way in our logic on how the different wind angles reacting. So don't be afraid of it, start using it slowly. And of course, you will eventually then see a positive effect to your game. But again, they are there as a tool for you to use if you would like. But again, there is no one that is forced to use it, because you can just ignore that and play the slide as it is. Main text, obviously, the same as in other division. We have a big landing position screenshot, so it's easy to see how to aim. And obviously you can play with a free-to-play ball, you can also play with a special ball if you want. That's up to you to decide. So here we do have Expert ready for 18 new holes. Sign up by scanning the QR code on the top here, or you go to patreon.com/golfclashtommy, typing it directly in your browser. For Master Division, we work with the same type of format that we do have in Expert and in Pro, obviously. This for that we do have players that are jumping back and forth in the divisions, which obviously helps them then to have the same format on the slides. In Master, we have 18 new wins in the opening round, but for the weekend round, we do not have any new wins. So it's the opening round win that is the same as the weekend round, which is obviously a positive thing for Master, which is something I wish would have been in all the divisions, because I don't see the necessary... Yeah, that's a different thing. I'm not going to talk about that here. We do have the top part of the page, obviously, explaining everything with the drive. Second part of the page, explaining everything for the second shot. We have also started to add, when it comes to long irons and wood clubs especially, add wind angle pictures to explain what to do if you have a specific wind angle on the second shot. This to give us a much better success on the approach shots and drop more albatrosses, drop more eagles. But again, as always with wind angle tweaks, you don't have to use it if you don't like. We're catering to Apocalypse level 5+, and we are catering to not just paid balls, because in Master we do have a dedicated free-to-play team that are specifically creating free-to-play options in Master. And the reason we have a specific team for that is because creating free-to-play options in Master is very difficult. Let's rephrase that. It's not difficult to create options that you can get you close, but it's very difficult to create options with free-to-play ball that consistently can get you a very good chance for a drop, and that's what we do. So no matter if you want to play with free-to-play balls or special balls, we do have you covered. We do have the shot structure box obviously on the side there, and you know, you have all the details here on the slide that will be making it possible for you to drop the shot in a big extent. Par 3, we always work with wind angle tweaks on the par 3s in Master. Sometimes we do have more than 3 lines, but again, if you don't want to use that, you don't have to. Working with easy landing spots and as possible easy spin setups. You have a big landing position picture obviously with zoom-in pictures to help you getting the correct spot, because that's often the biggest problem for players, is that they are slightly off with a landing spot and then everything else are not really aligning with what it should. Main text obviously there, caddy box to explain, and in Master we do also have free to play ball options for the par 3s, it's not just paid ball options, just to have that said. In Master, to have that said as well, I'm not uploading any hole guides in opening round or weekend round on the channel. I do stream on Friday, but again, I'm not uploading any shots, so every shot is in Telegram or obviously in the guide once the guide will be released. Scan the QR code on the top of me, or you go to patreon.com/golfclashtommy to sign up for the best guides on the market for Pro, Expert and Master. Thank you so much everybody for watching this quick video for the announcement of the opening round guide. So make sure to go to patreon.com/golfclashtommy, or you do just scan the QR code here on the screen, and have in mind partial refund signing up late in the month, that you're only paying for the content that you're getting, not the content that has already been in the month of May.